Drifting through the black, no home, no chains. Another job, another crime, still running the same. Torn between the credits and a name worth keeping. Every time I close my eyes, I hear ghosts speaking. Locked on a hauler, jumping past Crusader. One shot, one score, no room for later. But the pilot sends a signal, voice cuts deep. Says, ain't we all just trying to eat? Oh, fire's burning in my soul. Hollow heart, but it won't let go. The law's got chains, but the dark's got teeth. Either way, someone's bleeding underneath. I'm a ghost in the drift, walking both sides. One step from freedom, one breath from the crime. Try to play the hero, but the credits call my name. Flying toward the glory or drowning in the shame. Choice in my chest, feels like fire. Fly clean or keep these engines wired. No captain, no crown, just the void and me. And a past that won't set me free. Oh, fire's burning in my soul. Hollow heart, but it won't let go. The law's got chains, but the dark's got teeth. Either way, someone's bleeding underneath. I'm a ghost in the drift, walking both sides. One step from freedom, one breath from the crime. Try to play the hero, but the credits call my name. Flying toward the glory or drowning in the shame. Do I run? Do I fight? Do I fade into the night? Every choice, every lie cuts deeper than the sky. Am I lost? Am I found? Or just a shadow breaking down? I'm a ghost in the drift, walking both sides. One step from freedom, one breath from the crime. Try to play the hero, but the credits call my name. Flying toward the glory or drowning in the shame. We're one black, don't care, no kings, no rules, just the cold night air. A pirate, a savior, or just a thief. Either way, the void don't grieve. Drifting through the black, no home, no chains. Another job, another crime, still running the same. Torn between the credits and a name worth keeping. Every time I close my eyes, I hear ghosts speaking. Locked on a hauler, jumping past Crusader. One shot, one score, no.
Drifting in the black where the law don't tread. Under neon suns where the lost find dread. A cutlass flies with a bloody past. Torn between the void and a fate held fast. They call me rider, ghost in the mist.
Good evening, everybody. Hey, Mint, how's it going, guy? Kenny and Sam are doing good today. Thank you for asking. No complaints. Let me get set up here. There we go. So we are going to do just some basic cargo running tonight, something nice and chill. Tomorrow we have CIGs. The roadmap released today. Tomorrow we get a live video to watch. Game audio is loud. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. How are those audio levels, Mindy? So I did look, so I can show you. Sorry, excuse me. Didn't mean to blow out your thumbs here. So I do have DLS available in the P2 and the PU. So I do have that option with DREX. And in the settings for NVIDIA or graphics and Star Citizen. I'm gonna take a second for this to pull up. Let's see. Which one was it? This one? So I'm able still to do latest and preset K for NVIDIA. I know you had asked about that. Hey MP, how's it going, guy? Hope we've had a good week. It's hump day today. Halfway through the week. So let's see. Toby's working? Yep, Toby's working. You for power, maybe? You? Engines, there we go. Going great so far. Downhill slide from here. There we go. I'm gonna shut the power down. Hold down Y to jump out of our seats here. We're just gonna run just basic cargo missions today. Nothing extra fancy, just something nice and chill. So let's go to exit ship. Oh, let's drop this elevator down. Grab these. Probably don't need the small ones, but we'll grab them anyways. Let's bring those up here.
Like the sun, Drake built ships and a loaded gun. No UAE, no cops in sight, just outlaws cutting through the night.
Oh, I want that. One more. There we go. Good times, so take it. So is your DLS for some reason just not working? Or were you able to get it to work? And I did look, I had the latest NVIDIA app, because I opened it up and it automatically updated. And stuff.
Out here, there ain't no second chance. One bad jump, it's your last dance. No rescue calls, no saving grace. Just a cold black void. Empty space. Blood on my
I was a little under the weather yesterday. I don't know if it's a salad I got at Sam's Club, but I had the salad for lunch. Just a nice Mediterranean. Different olives, some feta, all that good stuff. Cherry tomatoes. Love cherry tomatoes. And I got home, and I was doing okay, a little tired, and then right at 5:36, it's like I hit a wall, and I couldn't even keep my eyes open. So, answered a few emails, a few things on Discord, and then I think the last time I looked, it was like maybe 6:50, and I just hit the wall and fell asleep, basically passed out on my bed. And then woke up this morning at 7:30 and stuff. Luckily, I was smart enough to set my alarm for work before I just zombied out. That was absolute crazy. So I'm wondering if I had a little bit of a food bug. Man, since NVIDIA app updated, you've lost DLS on Star Citizen. Not smart enough to figure it out. I don't know about that. That is weird. Maybe it's something with the 4090 is not affected? I'm not sure. Did you try posting on good old Reddit to see? Oh, come on, I know you want to get in there. There you go. That's everything. I should see if lower deck. Excuse me. We should see if the teddy bear is available. Do we have the black teddy bear? Oh, it disappeared. I don't see it on the floor. Houston, we lost a teddy bear. Okay. Gotta look more through Reddit. Yesterday you were following all CIG material for a fix, but nothing worked. That's one thing I liked about Mac, is everything just worked. You got an update, it just worked. PCs can be very, very frustrating. Give me a second here. Where's my Discord? Excuse me. I'm gonna message Zen to see if he wants to run cargo tonight.
Through Pyro's edge, past Vangel space, we charge ahead.
Man, you did a crazy thing. Melted your Connie for the Hornet Ghost with the Heartseeker upgrade. Nice. That's not crazy. I actually love the... What did I melt? I melted something to... Oh, I was going through my inventory and finally did that plugin that shows you your ships, and for some reason I still had a Cutlass Black. And I used the Cutlass Black and upgraded to the Hornet Super Hornet Mark II. And then I just... I did add another Heartseeker package onto that. Just so in the future, if I take the Hornet and something else to get up to the Ironclad, I have that option, and then I have the Heartseeker to, buy the Ghost in game, and then just use that to throw on there. Because it's only $25, right? So Zen is going to join us. Let me give him a call here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guy. It's been a busy night, so I'm probably getting to stream a little late. Not a bad busy night, but and stuff. So
Everything okay?
yeah, oh yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, good.
So so did I. So you said you have the whole layout?
I have the whole A. Yeah, I'm loading up at Virginia right now, and we'll be down to Area 18.
I actually just loaded my raft and heading to Bajini, so I can actually run up there and jump it off and then jump over to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, after the server error.
After the server error, yeah.
I have the Minnesota hockey tournament section finals on TV in the background, so I'm kind of looking back and forth between gaming. It's
Gotcha.
Cloquet and Hibbing are single A championship, and one of the salesmen, his son's actually on the Cloquet team and stuff.
Okay.
We were actually talking the other day. I actually played against him when I was a kid back in the day for hockey. So
Wow, yeah.
it's northern Minnesota. If you're a guy and you don't play hockey, there's something wrong with you.
Indeed. Yep. All right.
Okay, so
We're recovered. Yep.
look at that. Same thing here.
Yep. But yeah, this Hull A is incredibly fast to load. The downside is it's only 64 SEU. But the good side is it's not an expensive ship in game, and you can rent it for like 30K a day, right?
Oh, nice.
So these missions that I've been doing out of Bajini that are like there's fixed 50K missions, so the total thing is 300 grand, right? I can load it in 10 minutes by myself.
Oh, wow.
And it's 6 minutes down to Area 18, right?
Yeah, Area 18's been really good as far as running cargo missions. Everything's always typically just, for me so far, has just worked, right? I haven't had any huge fails or issues. I know you had mentioned on Discord a little bit you were having issues with falling through the hangars and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I was leaving Bajini, and it opened the hangar doors for me, and as I was approaching the hangar doors, it showed them closed. So I wasn't sure what to do. And then I was halfway through the door, noticing, that the nose of my ship went through. So I'm like, okay, it's just an aberration, right? The doors aren't really there. And then it pinned my ship in the doors.
Nice. Hey, out of curiosity, does F4 go to your third person? It does. My third person stopped working with that server error, so I can't.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Mend and MP say howdy Zen. Mend, and if Tiny wants a raise, you'll remind the boss of how bad the beat is in those games. If you mention how bad you beat him. Why am I just like I'm going upside down?
What are you hauling, the scrap or stems?
Stems. I can share it with you too.
Ah, it's okay. All right. It's not
Sure.
much. So one of the ways that I thought about doing it, because you have the 98 SEU stems, right? And the hull only takes 64. But I can split the trip. So I might come up empty, but what you can do is, fill the 64, leave the rest there, send it back down the elevator. And then run the 300K missions down, and then pick up the other half of the stim. You're just committing to ranking at least 2 runs, right? But 3 runs is, if you add the stims, man, that's $1 million in 3 runs.
It's good money.
Yeah. And like I said, it takes me 10 minutes to load, 6 minutes to get down there. Probably another 10 minutes. If I was picking up stims, another 10 to load. So in 2 hours, it's $1 million.
Nice. Ooh, Cloquet just scored. Now it's 2-2 in the third period, 12 minutes remaining.
Oh, wow.
Men, you had a successful hauling day today. You got 10 missions delivered. Nice.
Wow. Or what are you hauling with, man?
You busting out your reclaimer for those hauling missions? It's funny that all my buttons work on my joystick, and most of them work on my keyboard except for third person. It might just be that bug where I have to just jump out of the seat and jump back in, probably.
Yeah, probably.
So, Mend was saying that he updated to the latest NVIDIA thing, and then he can't get DLS anymore.
Ooh.
So I checked,
Okay.
when I came on stream, I checked, and the PU and PTO, I get both DLSS on both those, and I do, I still have that option to go to K, or J or K or whatever it was, in,
Right.
yeah. So, he was using the C2.
Oh, wow. That's a big beast.
That is a big girl.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the next ship that's going to release is going to be that Perseus.
I don't know if they're going to release a ship that size outside of a big event. They usually do those as a surprise at the big events.
Like IE.
Oh yeah, or we have the military show coming up in May.
No, that should be the Ironclad and the Ironclad Assault.
They barely got it out of white box space, according to the roadmap. Last update I saw. I'm
gonna say Ironclad all the way because the CIG did remove that crossbar in the Cutlass Red, so I like to think that they were watching my streams when I was pleading for the devs to remove that. That's what I'm going with, anyways.
Alrighty then.
MP Invictus, perhaps. Ben, me and my big ships might tend to think I'm overcompensating. Well, we don't want to say anything. There's probably a support group for that. Oh, tomorrow's my work from home day. I can't wait to sleep in. We had rain overnight, and this morning when I woke up out of my Sleeping Beauty slumber, I went to go put the dogs on. I saw all the ice, so I had to corral them before they got out.
Yeah.
There's a ship in my hangar, dear Liza.
Oh no.
Somebody's coming out. So I had to walk out and grab the pet ice. Or pet salt. And put that all over the deck and the walkways, because with Katie with her leg, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be really bad.
Yep.
But we have a dirt road that goes out to the highway, or the country road, county road, or whatever it is, and the dirt road was glare ice. So it was an interesting commute today.
Had a similar, fun when I was flying on the helicopter service, where if it's, good and well below zero, helicopters got no problem. What helicopters really hate is when it's hovering right around 30-something degrees, and then the temperature dips below 32 degrees and ice forms. So if you have ice on your rotor blades and you're already in the air, it just whips off, right? Or, if you're on the ground, and then it doesn't reform. But if it's raining and then it freezes on the rotors, you just turn into a rock. You're just done.
Thanks.
And yeah, so,
that's got to be a little scary.
It's the pilot's discretion, right, of whether we fly or not. We don't tell him the mission. All he knows is we're going from point A to point B, and we don't put the pressure on him to say it's the kid's gonna die or whatever. And for the viewers, I used to be a critical care paramedic, so we used to specialize in pediatric trauma and high risk pregnancies. But anyway, yeah, if it was that right around that hovering, like 35 degrees, and it's going to dip below freezing, we were grounded. Airplanes, no problem. Helicopters, problem.
Hey, I just had
I would come help you unload. I didn't know what was going to happen to my ship if I leave my hangar.
Oh no, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. There's a Bajini cargo hail now underneath global chat for calling your hangar. I've never seen that before.
No, it's not for calling your hangar. It's for the whole seas. So what the whole sea will give you, I don't know if you've noticed, so down on the spindle of the station is what looks like a whole bunch of like cargo containers, right? Like shipping containers.
I'm gonna see if I have a false door here, guys. My door is still closed and it says I still have a hangar, but I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna bump into it, or if I just go through it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me before.
Nope. Okay, it's a solid door.
So anyway, so when you do the cargo hail on the whole sea, you get a green box that forms, and you have to enter that box, and it today loads and unloads your cargo automatically. It's a temporary measure, that they intend to change.
To the
look at the
MRV or whatever it is, RPV? Or
Oh, well, the whole C is supposed to come with its own tractor beam.
okay.
So you can have some people in an MPUV help you load, right? Like as a team thing. You know, today you just sit inside the box for a few minutes and it ticks up. It is bugged, so don't go spending $20 million on a whole C. It fails about 60% of the time. It's very frustrating.
Wait. Yeah, it still says I have a hanger, but it's not opening. I think I'm going to tilde quit and then just relaunch because it'll put me right here.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's yep.
tilde quit. Everybody can look at my cool little desktop. I do have wallpaper engine, so I do have a little bit of animation in the background that I like.
What's everybody's consensus? 402 by Friday? Before the weekend?
I'm thinking tomorrow.
It's a nice wallpaper.
Thank you. It's even better when it's animated, so if I click on it, there we go. I can't move this around. So yeah,
Wallpaper ain't good?
it is. Yep.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen that one before.
So I got kind of it's not necessarily a black hole, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're going to release it Friday for sure, but I think they might do it Thursday night after the live, because they do the live stream tomorrow morning or afternoon or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, they shouldn't. If they're going to send everybody home, right? If they want to push it, then it should be like late Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
It should be like Thursday at 10 p.m. or something like that, so they get a chance to stress load it and deal with any hiccups on Friday versus, you know, people staying over for the weekend.
Oh, right through the 5 hole. Sorry. Located just scored, so now it's 3-2. Which means nothing to you guys watching, but we do their hockey jerseys too, so it's kind of cool to see that.
I could have been down and back already, man.
I know. You have to go over and just yell at AT. I know. You gotta go yell at ATC and say, hey, why are you not letting him do it? So for you guys over on Twitch, if you're not subscribed, Twitch is gonna throw up a 3-minute ad in about 44 seconds. So if you are a Prime member, you can use your Prime membership for free to subscribe to my channel over on Twitch. Stick it to Jeff Bezos. Let's see.
How does that work?
Oh, my thing's working now. You just basically go to sub and then you just tie your Prime sub or your Prime membership to Twitch or something like that, and it says, just use your Prime. Look at that. Tilde quit worked.
Yeah, it solves a lot of issues if you have something bugged.
Yep. Oh my god, that was so horrible for doing this phase 2 of... Oh. Med says, yeah, Zen, you let him have it.
Yeah, apparently they're extending phase 2 into the 4.02 patch because it's so bugged. In fact, Morphologist did a video today where he was just saying he's just done. He's not even going to try to do it because it was just so frustrating and bugged. And,
sure. It was a grind. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you got past the 6th one for the swarm for defend. I could not get it done on my Hornet, so I ended up doing the ground one, which wasn't bad. I was able to take out 90% of everybody with my Hornet,
Right.
and just hovering above. I just had to go in to get the rest, just mop up. Which I think it turned out to be 3 enemies, and I had 2 Copion swarm me, and that was actually the first time taking on a Copion, and they weren't too bad.
Yep. Good to see some wildlife in the game.
Yeah,
Space cows, I know, are your favorite.
they are. And I thought I saw something. Oh, it was a guy that posted on Reddit where if you leave your back door open of your ship, they're actually walking in and around the ship exploring it like they would in real life.
Real life, yeah. Cows are very curious.
So that might be metal, like the For Science thing, to see if I can get some inside of my my ship and bring back to Area 18.
That's awesome. So the supply your die missions should be available. And I've seen some guys breaking them down. Looks like if you're successful, like some of those payouts are 7 million.
Yeah, they're crazy. Can you do them in a group?
I assume you can.
That'd be something fun to do, instead of...
Well, so part of it is you have to buy the cargo.
Yep.
So it's not just a hauling mission, right? So you're taking some risks there.
I think it was about, what, 500K, roughly 600K in cargo expense? For the initial ones?
Well, they are doing some of it in the Stanton system. So you can deliver cargo to the Pyro gateway.
Oh, okay.
Instead of going into Pyro. What'll be really interesting is maybe scouting up Pyro gateway first, or sending a scout ship or a fighter ahead to see if there's a bunch of griefers there, right? So as a team effort or an org effort, I'd hate to just go there with a cargo ship, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing that you can do, like part of what you can supply is the RMC, is salvage material.
Oh, okay.
And so they're building it on a point system. So for every little thing you get points, and when you accumulate certain points, you get the reward, which is 2 paints, one for Prospector and one for a Bolter.
Okay.
So, you know, I guess you get to pick what kind of missions you want to do, instead of saying, hey, you have to do 6 missions, right, of one or the other. You know, just work towards these points, and you're good to go.
Men says that if I get the cows in there, I should take them basically for science and put them in Aberdeen for a corporate barbecue.
Oh my God.
I love that one post that the one person did that said, pets on board, don't shoot, or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty clever. Okay, I just dropped my cargo, and I have a black elevator, so...
I've had that. Usually if I call it back,
there we go.
It resolves.
We are good. Okay, heading over to your hangar.
Yeah. I just hit it again. Just let it close. So here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I've actually never seen this ship, so this is actually that's pretty cool.
Yeah, follows like the Misk Prospector a little bit. And you would think with this, you know, bubble canopy in the front, you'd have great visibility. That nope, they did the
bars,
the cockpit shelf, so you have no visibility looking downward. But let me extend the ladder, and
she has a dash. What? There was a car back in the day that was just a. Oh, you're fine. Was all dash. Was the Windstar?
oh yeah, the Chrysler, or that was a Ford, right? It was a Ford Windstar.
Yeah.
Are you able to get in?
Should be able to. Let me see if I can get door access.
We're in a group. Yeah.
Intership.
So it won't just leave right. Yeah, it does an enter ship.
Men, the problem with the second phase missions is you're not interested in the rewards, so not interested in the missions. You wish they would offer paints for every ship so you could choose your ship. That would be nice, right?
That would be cool, right?
Oh, and you have cookies. Oh, look at he made chocolate chip cookies for us.
Nice. Yeah, this hab area is, and there's a fridge there too.
I like how there's chocolate chip cookies and there's Asian sauce and sriracha, followed by ketchup and mustard.
And you have this food dispenser thing near you, and then there's a weapons locker over here that's kind of cool.
Is that kind of like the pet version of on the ring cam, or the pet version thing where you hit the little button which pops a treat out for the person?
Something, yeah. Don't know. Oh, Chris Roberts, you're going to have to collect food and then make a recipe and then put it in here and then, whatever. It's going to be a whole different mechanic.
And then you
can't just buy a candy bar anymore. You have to craft it.
and you have to replace the nipple and the O-ring inside of it.
Indeed, yeah. You have to do plumbing maintenance. And there's a suit locker over here, and some component access. And I haven't looked for storage, but I think there was a locker back there, and it's one SCU. It's a full SCU. Now the cockpit is just a single pilot seat, so very much like the Misk Fortune.
Misk Unfortunate.
So I'm gonna take this out, and
I'm gonna lay in bed, sit in bed.
you can get it down. Yeah.
Actually, maybe it would be a better view if I sit on. Nope.
External view working now.
It was, so I should be able to do it here.
Yeah, just do an external view. Hopefully we'll have some.
Yep, I'll do it once we get out of the hangar.
Yeah.
Matt, as long as we don't recycle the toilet material, we're good.
Hey, gray water, man, you gotta reuse it.
You gotta use.
You on the shuttle.
That's not the brown sauce you think it is in those burritos. I'd be more worried about the white sauce.
Indeed. Right.
Oh wow, they tied it up. 3-3. 3 minutes to go. Oops, wrong.
Beautiful night sky.
Nope, it won't let me go to external. That's alright.
What? Oh no.
That's alright. I can just walk up and look over your shoulder until I fall down.
Yeah, that's fine. Give you a heads up when we're
MP, or is it?
jumping into warp here.
Anybody have some exciting plans for the weekend ahead or Friday? How are the audio levels tonight, gentlemen? You guys can hear everybody over the music? If you're new to the stream, you guys are listening to Stanton Radio that I put together. Available worldwide on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, all the other major platforms. It is free to use. If you guys use it on stream or in a video, just notate the copyright information. It's down in the YouTube description for me. I have no issues with you guys using it, and I hope you guys use it. Put together some playlists for Beyond the Verse. Right now there's 3 albums, 4th one coming hopefully by this weekend. So, created solely for your guys' pleasure. Enough variety of songs out there. You can put stuff together for your own little playlist and add to your time out in the verse. Mad, you just got hired to train AI for a company, to be a bit busy getting all that set up. Very cool.
Cool stuff.
You're not going to be automating ponytails, right? Or is that something you're going to work on just to give you more Star Citizen time?
Leveraging AI a lot.
Yeah, those processors Microsoft put out are just crazy for the size that they used to be, to where the literally fits in the palm of your hand is insane. Hoping at some point before I pass on out of this world and on to my next adventure that I'll be able to wear a Ready Player One suit.
So these little small hangars are a bit of a challenge. So they come in almost vertically. And there is a little method to the parking madness. It's a shame that your external isn't working, but I'll show it to you when...
It is, but but only like if I'm flying in the ship is the only time where I can actually do the. You know what I mean?
Oh wow. Yeah,
So
usually when I'm with you, I can.
But you're usually in the co-pilot seat, typically.
Oh yeah, that okay. Gotcha. Because it's because you're. Gotcha. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Straight down. Oh man, I'm just a mess today.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm glad you guys can't see the big.
Mend, it's
Well,
hard.
anyway, it's one of the.
It's hard to imagine you've got more computing power in the palm of your hand than all of NASA had in the Apollo missions. Isn't that crazy, especially with cell phones?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think they just sent. Didn't they send another rover just to the moon? Wasn't that today or
I was
tomorrow?
watching that launch just before your stream. I was watching it at 7 o'clock.
Ah.
It was very, very cool to see. Little Falcon 9.
I want to see like the iron sky with like the Nazis coming over the other side of the moon.
Alright, we are landed.
Cool beans.
Now, before you take... I gotta walk you through some stuff before you take a single crate off the side of this. So let me orientate you to a few things. Go ahead and come out. But just give me a minute to get out there before you start pulling boxes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the ladder animation's kind of cool. Some people hate ladders. I don't mind it. So I just want to point out, when I'm parked, if you put the landing gear on this white line, you can see it straddles it. So I got my front landing gear at this intersection here, and then I'm orientated between these two here, and it lines you up perfectly to the cargo bay.
Okay.
Where you can access both sides. The caution is, when you're unloading this, if you load from the inside and accidentally grab one of those, it will send those boxes either flying out or potentially exploding and taking part of the ship with it. So I would recommend using your handheld tractor, not the max seat lift, and to give you a little more control, and go from the outside in, and be cautious when doing that. So just make sure you don't grab. But between the two of us, we should be able to unload this in 5 minutes. And,
Oops. Can't grab that one. Can I grab this one? Yep. There we go. Mend, Russia has posted video and sound of a probe they sent to Venus. Looks like Aberdeen, just more yellow.
yeah, I noticed that. That was my thought when I saw Aberdeen. I'm like, man, that looks like Venus.
You know, I always wondered, so are we actually playing like a version of Ender's Game? And then the issues we're having with the hangars and stuff is just because the mothership that we're controlling is just that far away from Earth? Oh, shit. I just grabbed the bottom one.
Alright.
So, son of a
All
biscuit.
good.
What? Yeah, the bottom one. Are you supposed to grab the top ones first? Like
Yes,
on
I
the
grabbed the top ones first, yeah.
on the sides?
Yep. Yeah. Might be able to get it out of there. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do from the top down, and I load from
That's
the
what
top.
I see. I just did the. God damn it! I just did the top one, and I just flipped your ship.
Nice. All right. Are you using your handheld tractor?
I am.
Well, certainly an adventure today. All right.
So I was listening.
It's all good. No blood, no fall. It's just a game.
I know.
I mean, the plus side is we can still get to the cargo.
That's right. I just
Could be a
looked.
little pickle.
I just looked over. Time. Time ran out, so it's 3-3 going in overtime. That's how the high school hockey games should be.
Well, it certainly makes it more interesting to unload it this way.
I know, because that's why I asked you. I'm like just to make sure.
Well, the other. Whoop! Don't want to get crushed by the ship.
I don't want to.
It's sitting on the spindle. It's a little close through the floor. I'm just trying to get these boxes off as quickly as possible to rescue.
There is one box in the bottom that's holding it at an angle, but I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it as is.
All right. Let's see if I can't grab it.
Because if I do that, the ship's going to rotate and stuff. And
Yep.
I just want
I
to.
got everything on this side. Let's get these off. This is why it's important to wear armor. Because boxes can go flying and they are lethal.
Uber, you hate all cargo grids on the Hall A. Oh, gotcha.
This is the first time I've had this happen.
We're going to go the force science route.
Yeah.
Tiny being the best of frenemies.
Born from battle, built for the fight. The hunter's heart and neon light. Through fire and fury, through frozen space, I ride the storm in my own.
Wonder if we can use a max lift? Notice I didn't say air. Proud of myself. To pull it, to be able to, actually, you might be able to still get in it.
It's okay. You know what I can do? I can store it.
Sure.
It has a really short claim time. And, you know me, I have 2 of them. So, and the other one should be here.
Gotcha.
So I should be able to...
I'm not a big fan of the look of the ship, but I like this convenience for being able to haul.
Yeah, I mean, it is... Are you grabbing that box?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I was grabbing it on this side and went... Alright, I think I got a stray box that fell over the side here.
Looks like
Back out the
we're
grid.
empty on this side.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
let me see what the elevator says. We got everything or not. Now I did grab the 2 big boxes were ice, dehydrated ice, or compressed ice. So we're not going to have a full load of that. I left one for pressurized ice. That's still up at the Genie.
Okay.
Grab it on the next run, but everything else is there. I forgot to share it with you. Shoot.
Oh, that's all right. You did all the work initially, so I'm actually going to see for science if I can actually.
You want to try to flip it? I don't think you're going to be able to flip it with a max lift.
No, I'm going to see if I could actually get into it, but I can't. There's
Nope.
a ladder that goes up
store
the
it
other.
and call up the other one. Store it and claim it. You can watch it tumble.
Uber
One of the things I do.
happens to you every time or whenever you store it in the hangar without collapsing the cargo racks.
Oh, yeah, I haven't had an issue. I've done that 3-4 times, but
No, it's. Oh!
there it goes.
There it goes.
Oh, it jumped back up. Oh man. Yeah, I was. I thought about like, you know, lifting it up before I stored it, and the last couple times I stored it with the spindles out, and it didn't seem to have too much of a problem with that. But you never know, right? Better safe than sorry.
How much is the Hull A in game?
I'll have to look it up. It didn't show it as destroyed. It miraculously says it is, you know, it's claimable. So let me look up how much it is in game real quick. What's going to be interesting is the Zeus And the Star Lancer is going to be available in 302.
Mm-hmm.
Hull A. I don't have it listed. I'll have to look it up.
So that would be something I'll look at. Now the Zeus is available in game, and I love the Zeus. I'll buy it in game, and then I'll just use the Zeus to upgrade that in another ship to another bigger ship.
Yep. Yeah, Zeus should be about 8 million in game. Well, let me reorientate this one, and this one should have the paint job on it. Yep, it does.
You're going with the white?
So,
I like that.
See, again, you know, thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh, and it has the gold accent. It's fantastic and fabulous. Looking good.
So what I'll do is I'll pull up the same either stems or weight and stuff, and we'll take half the load up now. We'll run another load back, and then we'll grab the second half. And then if you want to run a different kind of cargo, there was some stuff. There was one mission paid about 150K that went over to Walla, but I just wasn't sure if the elevators. The cargo elevators on those stations were reliable yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like there was a potential to...
Uber, the best thing about the Hull A is it's reliable for about 30K a day, which is basically one cargo run.
Yes. Yeah, you can rent it.
Ooh, Hibbing just won. They got, they're heading to state.
You see the animation of the spindles going away?
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Retracting, so I'll take it back here. Retract again.
So do you have to gently push, or do you have to press the button for it to get bigger and smaller?
Just press it. Yeah, you don't have to rub it or anything. Anyway, back up. Wind up on this right. Oh, I can't get it to transform again. I get the audible animation like it was. Now it says retract, like it's extended. It thinks it's extended, but it's not, right? For you, is it showing retracted or not? Because it's showing closed to me.
Give me a second. It is showing closed.
Try landing it. Lifting up again. Like this one. You got up my speed and try it. Get back in, lift back up.
So I looked at
The bugs
some
in
of
this
the
game.
yeah, I looked at some of the roadmap and stuff. That looked pretty good. MP, have you tried turning it off and then back on? Yep, he's doing that right now. I might have to rub the side a little bit more. Maybe that might get it bigger. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think if you rub it too much, you go blind.
Come on. Oh, you can do it.
MP may have to do the hand cranking method.
If only.
So before I jumped on stream, I saw a thing on YouTube, and the company where I got my house. There you go. Now it's going. They actually started moving houses today onto the mountain, which is pretty exciting. So I'll be one step closer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've got a
It's pretty cool.
Let's grab some scrap and waste. I don't know what pays more, the stems or the scrap and the waste. Let's take a look.
So when I'm loading, I go bottom, then to top?
No, load to the top. You want to load, you want to be at like an angle like right about here by the back engine, so you're turning it at 45 degrees to the thing. These are all the 8 SDUs, so
Gotcha.
it shouldn't be too, it should load pretty quickly. Go. What do you think the stems were, like 76K, do you remember?
Oh, jeez, I don't remember.
That's fine. Sometimes it's easier to find it by price than it is to...
Let me see.
Yeah, there it is.
Contracts
Stems
accept
from Riker.
history.
I got it. It's 76. Yep. So taking it. Share. Track.
Got it, thank you.
All right. Let me go over here and pull it up.
Drifting down on Daymar, dust in the sky.
Excuse me.
Got my rock already, I'm set to ride. Heat's burning like a nova, but I don't break a sweat.
So tomorrow's live thing is they're just gonna be going over 4.02. That's gonna be dropping.
They see the glow when I roll.
And probably giving you some background on supply or die, right? How to finish it and that kind of stuff, I would imagine.
Does it matter if I go left or right for snapping them in?
I don't think so. I mean, there are 8 SBU boxes. We're not gonna be able to fit all this on, so
Sure.
just load 8. Just
Yep.
8 SCU boxes on it, and we should be. We'll spend the rest back down.
Sounds good. I just want to make sure I don't flip this one.
I've never had it flip before, but that's interesting. I know normally when you're, loading aircraft and stuff, you got to be careful and load, the sides evenly. So.
For the balance.
Yep. You got to balance stuff out. We'll leave this small stuff for the next run.
It'd be really cool eventually if they let us, say you pulled up your ship in the hangar, right? You could pull your ship up, move it over. I could pull up my raft, and then we could like piggyback, and then just that'd be pretty sweet.
Yep. I wonder if you could, if I lifted up in the air and wasn't sitting on the pad.
I don't think so. I don't. Let me take a look. I don't think I can. I'm just gonna look at the terminal, see if I can even pull up. If I was even able to pull up a ship.
Set the rest of these down.
Yeah, it says I can. So, huh. These little beacons, I think they should just recess into the ground after the ship's called up.
Yeah.
I understand they're there for like landing beacons and stuff like that, but I don't know how many times I've caught in my rock on them.
Yeah.
I haven't tested. I think the rock still slips through the floor when you initially bring it up. Still,
Okay.
it's always those 2 tires, and you have to kind of finesse your way around.
Alright, for some fun reason, there it goes. The enter the pilot seat thing wasn't working for me. So you all on board and
I am seated and cozy and feeling all warm and fuzzy. Perfect.
I'm glad they put that seat thing on the instead of just lie down being your only option, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool to do.
Did another video where they released not CIG, but they're going over the Vulcan updates and stuff coming up, which sounded pretty promising.
just a cargo hauler 3 jumps away. I cut the comms, let the MP fly.
I can't wait till they get the weather added in. Just be able to sit on planet, you know, and just watch the clouds go over. Or...
Yep.
That'd be so awesome.
Now, Pyro, before they released it, had like solar storms, like solar flares, because that's the backstory behind the whole system, right? That it's uninhabitable, or you know, the company abandoned the station because of the impact of solar flares just destroying everything.
I saw that on the 1.0 roadmap.
Right, and I think that would be a cool mechanic. I mean, space is dangerous, right? And you know, you get a warning, whether it's 2 minutes or 10 minutes, you got to seek shelter, get your ship in, you know, either out of the system or inside a hangar, or you're going to be floating dead in space. And would be a very, very interesting.
I saw the little green tick on radiation.
Yeah.
So, evening, Sarah. How you doing this evening? So yeah, I'm not sure how the radiations are come into play. Because
have areas that are belts, and yeah. Might have impact Spencer range. I don't know how dangerous. Like you can't EVA, right?
Or if there'd be a special. Because the only thing you really have is a copper suit. I would assume that the copper suit would repel some radiation, but MP smell making money with a Vulcan in Pyro.
Vulcan in Pyro? What?
Not sure.
They warned me stay behind Stanton's gates, but I was
Does he mean a vulture?
Vulture or maybe Valkyrie? Probably. Oh, the repair ship.
Oh, the Ironclad. Is it the Ironclad that's a repair ship, or is there another one?
Oh, VULCON, Vulcan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Men, you're close enough to Chernobyl. Don't need any more radiation.
Yeah.
So usually when I talk to my friend that lives in Ukraine, do you guys basically over in Belarus have to use bottled water and just some water for? Because I know for her a lot of they use bottled water pretty much for everything, and then their water will only come on at certain points. This was pre-war and all that stuff. Except known her now for 7 years, 8 years. So I remember her water was always off, and it would come on at periods during the day. Cersei, good evening, citizens, and morning, men. How is the verse treating you tonight? Doing pretty good. No complaints.
We've had some adventures.
I'm sorry to hear about that, Sarah. Your bad day, vehicle in the ditch. Yeah, it was pretty icy out this morning.
Ooh.
It was very icy out.
I don't miss those days.
No.
Spent a good time in the Great White North.
Yeah, I went through probably about a third of the safe paw stuff, ice or salt for my pups this morning, just to get it where it was actually safe to walk on.
Alright, we are on terra firma.
Okay. Ben, do you filter out your water? But that's about it. Gotcha. I'm coming.
All good. It's only 8 boxes, so.
I know, but we're old. I just don't want you to hurt your back.
I mean, the thing is, if there's, 8 SCUs going, like splitting a large load like this, right? That's 100 SCUs, and doing it in a trip there, a trip back, and taking half of each load. I mean, that's a pretty viable way of running these missions, right?
I can see it, the ship balance differently when the cargo shifts.
Yeah.
Just kind of rock a little bit back and forth.
Grab the next batch of all the 50Ks. I have 6 missions to share with you.
Okay.
And they're easy to spot. They're all just 50K, right? And they're less than 10 SDU per. So it's easy to do the math to know that it'll fit, right? So now Hurston has a similar mission. Microtech has a similar mission. Oriston has a similar mission. So, you know, if you wanted to get a change of scenery, these 50K missions, you don't need a huge ship to do them. And
yeah, what was that? I'm saying about a little less, well, 10.5 mil. So maybe I'll pick up a hallway or something different.
yeah. Because that's a great little moneymaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got one more left.
Hey, Artificial Idiot. I love that name. How are we doing today? We're doing pretty good. How are you doing? How's your week been thus far? How's your hump day going?
Sure on 1. Sure 2.
Got it.
Sure 3. Sure 4. Sure 5. Sure 6.
Okay, give me a second. Still catching up. Accept. Do a little Sesame Street there. 5.
So these, for these 2 SCU boxes, we're going to have 1 4 SCU box. We'll load that. Well, we'll see how it loads on here. But we'll load the 1 SCUs first if we can. And you want to load from the top down.
Okay.
Because it is really difficult to get something over the top and lined up right if you're trying to reach over the top of things.
Okay, so when I'm loading on the top first, do I go left to right or right to left? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Just want to make sure so I don't.
I do like 1 row because you're stacking them too deep, right? And then it should snap right, just like that. And then I'll help balance it by loading up to this side. I just fill the whole thing 1 deep, and then take this and then start again at the top and do the second, 1 deep.
Copy.
But do it any way you like.
See, this is how the Misc Unfortunate should have been. It should have double stacked on the sides instead of just 1 row.
Yeah.
That would have made a little bit more sense, right?
Yep. Yeah, and I really kind of, it doesn't make any sense that the hull B is not available when they did the hull C and the hull A. I mean, it's just really the cockpit and then the spindle, right? I mean, the back engines and that kind of stuff. So it makes me wonder if they intentionally withheld it to sell the Star Lancer, because the Star Lancer is only 200 and something SCU, 232 SCU of cargo. And the hull B is 384 SCU. And there are a bunch of these missions that they have that I think you and I have worked on that are 300 SCU that are too big for the Star Lancer and kind of a little unwieldy to try to do with a Caterpillar or a C2.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The whole B would be perfect for those missions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping we'll see it pretty soon.
Artificial, all good. Just waiting for the patch still. Gotcha. Yeah, hopefully that should. I'm assuming it should be tomorrow. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Men, just don't hold your breath. We don't do mouth to mouth here. We got such a good
I'm
crew.
excited. Yeah, we've been playing in the PTU a little bit. Like, I don't care for pyro, so, you know, to get to know pyro without risking, you know, what I'm trying to do with my regular account. I mean, I've just been playing in the PTU, so it's been a nice little sandbox without having to worry about anything. And, you know, the wipes on a regular basis, I can change stations. And I've been trying to find cargo runs in pyro.
Men, you've been able to load
Yeah,
as much as 420 SU on the SL Starlancer maps.
How? Where? In the hall? right down the middle. I know it's 64 in the back bay, right? Which seems kind of because it's designed to have a vehicle there, right? So you just pack that up, I assume. You just completely just pack that tight.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not letting me take it. Or take this one.
Yeah, I haven't tried to max out the max. Cargo containers jumping around make me a little nervous.
The Perseus kind of looks cool. So it's not as big as the Polaris. It's a little bit bigger than the Hammerhead, but not by much. It has its own med bay in there. And it does have a cargo ramp that comes out the back. Or no, it comes down from the bottom, I believe. And it can be crewed by 3 people.
I wonder how much it has in common with the RSI Apollo ships that have been, like, they were promised back in 2017 as a pledge, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
And there's an Apollo triage and an evac. Is that it? We're good?
we are good. Yep, wicked. We're doing Bernie, or Zenny, was gracious enough to show us his Hull A. That's not a euphemism. As you can see, we have the ship right here.
With the glorious paint job. White and gold.
I do like the gold accent. That's a nice little
Yeah, I
accent
think it's
piece.
sharp paint. Yeah. I think it's a sharp paint.
Man, yep, the back bay and fit 4 SU containers on top of the belly containers and standing 4 SU containers on the walkway through the belly.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't tried the walkway. But
Wicked Minds gray on gray with gold. Nice. So while Zenny is flying down the planet, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna give you guys my very cool. I'm just gonna swatch real quick. You guys will not see my cool. Be right back. Potty break screen. I'm gonna just leave the game up. I gotta do a 3-minute ad break here over on Twitch. And I'm gonna go through my puppies out for my break. So I'll be back in about 4 minutes tops. So let's see, I'll run that ad. And then if you have a Prime subscription, you can stick it to Jeff Bezos and use your free Prime to sub to Tiny Home Gaming over on Twitch. And you will not get the 3-minute ad break. So I'll catch you guys in just a few. What was that?
how does that stick it to Jeff?
Because you're using your Prime membership. I don't know. That's what I go with.
Okay. All right.
Something Space Tomato says, so I'm just repeating what he
Okay.
says. So, okay, I'm gonna run that ad. I'll be back in just a few, guys.
All right.
Another day, another fight. One kill, two kills, jump to the stars. No home, no past, just battle scars.
Alright, so we're jumping down to Area 18. It's a short hop. It only takes me about 5 or 6 minutes to get down there. So I can't see the chat, so, talk amongst yourselves.
See them rolling up in style, polished chrome, expensive miles. They flex their names, they pay the price, but they won't last in a real dogfight. I don't need a golden seat, just a hull that holds the heat. Built for speed, built to ride. Drake's the way, fly or die. No safety net, no second guess. When the stars are calling, I chase the risk. They talk big, but I live fast. Drake's the ship that's built to last. Fly the Drake way, no regrets. Through the danger, past the threats. Sun cutlass, black, feel the burn mess. Hit the thrusters, never turn. Young shots, fly, die. Drake ships, fire, die. They say we're rebels, they say we're wrong, but we've been winning all along. Caterpillars hauling gold, corsairs cutting through the cold. No designer name, no fragile frame, just power where it needs to stay. A hurricane can take the fight, with buccaneers right by its side. No safety net, no second guess. When the stars are calling, I chase the risk. They talk big, but I live fast. Drake's the ship that's built to last. Fly the Drake way, no regrets. Through the danger, past the threats. Sword, cutlass, black, feel the burn. Meth, hit the thrusters, never turn. Yeah, shit, fire, die. Yeah, shit, fire, die. Systems online, engines max. Drake interplanetary, leading the pack. Fly or die, fly or die. Lights flash, we move too fast. If you're not with us, you won't last. I fly the Drake way, no regrets. Through the danger, past the threats. Sun cutlass, black, feel the burn. Yeah, hit the thrusters, never turn. Yeah, shit, fly or die.
You're down.
Yeah, shit, fly or die. Drake ships never let you down. We don't break, we don't cry. Drake ships fly or die. Drake ship. Engines burn, the sky ignites. War drums pound, this is the fight. No turning back, we ride or fall. In the void, we risk it all. Steel and scars, the battle's set. Lock and load, no time for regret. They
And we're back. Thanks for sticking through the break, guys. Successful potty break for the puppies.
to bleed. Red lights flash, systems scream. This ain't war, this is a dream.
Thank you, MP. Good to be back.
Wide awake. Rough and ready.
We are landed and unloaded.
Good deal. I am jumping out right now.
I find that it's easier to unload from back here because you can see those boxes around the outside and stuff.
Gotcha.
Seems to work out pretty well.
Have you tried unloading with the Atlas?
I have not. It's just a bunch of fun. I see the boxes, and if I grab, see, the thing is, if I accidentally grab one on the inside, bad things happen. Right?
Yep.
I had the box blow up and take a section of the ship with it on one of my unloads. I thought, oh, look, if I grab the inside, the others will just fall to the ground, and I could just easily pick them up. Nah, took out the side of my ship. It was like, wow, big explosion. It was. I wish I had. I don't just run video all the time, run capture all the time. So I don't have that kind of dissipation. But it's incredibly quick. Like I said, I had been doing these in my Taurus, and I thought, let me just don't get enough use out of my whole way. So you know what? I'm told. I really think it's a great little, very quick ship that you can make some serious money with. Especially if you just have a starter ship, right? Like you said, you can rent it for $30K. I want to say it's around $2 million in game, so that's literally a couple of runs, right?
Yeah.
If each one of these runs is $300K, and then you make some additional money going back up, that's an evening's work, and you can get a home run.
Yep. And for those of you who don't know, the 4.02 that'll be releasing, it's no longer, it was 8.6 RMC in the large panels for salvaging. They are down to 5.1, I believe, now for the large panels. So they're slowing the grind a little bit there.
They must have all the data they need, right? To incentivize payouts. I'm really curious about these huge payouts for
the pyro stuff.
The haul or die, mission that they're coming up. I've never seen those kind of payouts in Star Citizen before, so it'll be interesting. And it's almost a shame that you have to offer those payouts to get people interested in playing your special event, right? Don't know how I feel about it. I think the paints are a good incentive, but if you don't love the paint or you don't have that ship, then it doesn't really matter to you, right?
Yeah, I think that's what Mend or MP was saying earlier about that. It'd be nice if you could pick the paint you get for the ship that you have instead of getting say you don't own any of those ships. It's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, I get that they don't want to create a one-off piece of armor or something like that, right? I'm trying to think of what else. The little submachine gun was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We really worked for that thing, and like any of the subscribers, I'm afraid to take it out until they get the
Lost and Found.
Until they get the Lost and Found.
Yep. Meds, you're going to increase your crime stat with Vaughn missions?
Oh yeah, saw those. Yeah, Vaughn's a mission giver, and you have to go to unverified missions, and the first couple of them are you just go out and kill a ship, but eventually, and I saw, who's the guy that does all the, he's another Russian guy, I think, or I don't know.
It's not Foxy.
It's not Foxy, it's the other guy, kind of sounds like him.
I know who you're saying, shoot. Board gamer?
His content is incredible.
Board gamer?
No. He's,
Okay.
all Board Gamer does is read CIG posts to you. Do we have everything?
Yes we do.
Yeah, okay. Let me send it down.
Uber,
But anyway, so he was talking about, like, once you get up to a certain level...
Ferrister, MP says.
Nope, it's not it wasn't Ferrister.
Okay.
I'll look it up on my favorites. Anyway, so on one of the missions, there's the target ship, which he ignores, and then there was a C2 and and like an Andromeda and something else floating around. And what he did was take a dragonfly, fly over to the C2, grab it, and before the other ships started shooting at him or destroyed it, he zipped that thing off the Grim Hex, and it was filled with weevil eggs and contraband. And that netted him like big bucks. I forgot how much it was, but it was a lot. It was more than the Vaughn mission paid, right? Mm-hmm. And then so that mission's still out there if you wanted to go back and claim it. But I thought it was interesting, right? Just grab it, take it to Grim Hex, and you're all good to go. So.
Uber, if the events weren't so buggy and were fun, you'd play them even without the reward, sure.
Yeah.
Wicked, oh yeah, waiting for that lost and found. I'm scared to take, your armor and stuff. I totally agree with you. So we got votes for Infinite Space by Cersei Grave. Med's got the Corm gameplay guy. Those ring for the streamer you were talking about. Those are the guesses.
Those are the guesses.
Infinite Space, core gameplay. Uber, until things are more stable, you're not stressing out over short-term events. Sure.
100% with you. 100% with you.
I hope they address at some point tomorrow during their live stream how rep is working or is going to get fixed for the factions. So we did all those Citizens for Pyro stuff for phase 2, and you're at...
It was core gameplay, so yep. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nope, you're fine. Because you're at like 1% for rep, and I have like no percentage whatsoever. At least I'll take a look today to see if it's updated. So rep. So Citizens of Prosperity. Yeah.
My rep is garbage. Yeah.
I have nothing from doing all those missions, which is
sad. Yeah. So and I went to a Citizens Prosperity thing to drop off some food shipments. I figured they wouldn't shoot at me, and I got shot at, blown right out of the sky, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yep. Wicked, drink water before you die. Right? Oh, I probably should do that.
Yeah. I'm at 49%, so I'm good for a little bit. We'll head back up.
Thanks for the heads up. Patrick?
Yeah.
Hey, Guy. Hey, Captain Crew. Getting loaded today? We are. Zenny is gracious enough. We're taking his Hall A out for the first time. I'm not in the ship, by the way.
You're not? Oh, yeah, you're not. Right.
You guys gonna leave me, guys?
Not intentionally. I thought you were on board.
I am hydrating.
No worries. I'll tell you what. Oh, okay,
we're in for a scientific demonstration. Okay, let me throw the bottle away.
No, put it in your backpack.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I meant.
I'm curious. So I saw somebody did a little PSA thing today that was talking about getting ready for the patch.
In and seated.
Great. And I mean, they're supposed to wipe consumables, right? So your stash of ammo, water bottles, everything else. I don't know that I've heard anything from CIG. I think this is just speculation. But like losing water bottles, I'm not worried about it, right? Mm-hmm. But they did mention taking all the special components you have on your ship and taking them off. And then making sure all your ships are stored, that nothing's missing, nothing's unclaimed. And I really haven't had a lot of problems with that in the past. Do you remember any of that? I mean, I know that we lost some components.
No.
When 4.01 dropped, right?
Yeah, yep. Because, yeah, once 4.0 went live, and we had to reset, we lost all of our stuff, which is fine. I actually, so far, I have not, because all the different bugs with components, and even my Gatling gun's missing off my ship from just trying out those repeaters from the first phase of Save Stanton on the Super Hornet. Those are still gone, so...
Interesting.
So I've been kind of holding out getting any kind of ship components until then. Uber, with the same payouts we're talking about, these new hauling missions, you imagine they'll be pretty difficult to complete. Man, those hauling missions, you purchase the commodity but have to fight your way to the shop terminal and fight while trying to load, so ships like the Hull A won't be advisable.
Nope.
Yeah. So Zenny the other day, he was using his Nomad, and you can use the tractor beam to unload for the safety of the ship. You still have to run out and send it down, but that's an option if you have any kind of a ship. Like the Zeus has its own tractor beam as well, but with the Zeus you have your cargo bay open versus the Nomad. So yeah, it'd be nice if the Raft, if they had the tractor beam there, because you'd be able to just use that, but that's currently not in the game yet. Cersei, connect one of those chairs to the cargo grid outside for you to sit on. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? We'll do that for science.
Well, you can actually stay on the Nomad bed. When people need a ride, and I'm worried about somebody capping me in the back of the head. I'm giving a ride in the back of the Nomad.
Nice.
And it holds you. I mean, whatever special magnetic gravitron technology it's supposed to have.
Men says I should use my my love bed. Put that, snap that to the side.
Oh my god.
That would be great.
The Nomad.
Oh, I wonder if...
Put a bunch of furniture on the back of the Nomad. It'd be funny.
Oh, he's talking about tonight throwing it on one of the grids on the hallway.
Oh, jeez.
I might be able to do that. I might be able to get a chair if you take up just one less SCU spot. That'd be kind of fun.
Drifting alone in the cold dark blue.
You're gonna ride along on the outside? You think it'll hold it? They don't sell those here, right? They just sell them at Area 18?
I actually have a few from...
because your home is Area 18.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll have to give that a shot in the next run up.
That'd be great, because they do have the one person that went through the tunnel, or the... Oh, I can't find my words tonight. The jump to Pyro. We're sitting on the side of... I think it was a hallway, wasn't it? And they had the chairs and the vases snapped to the grid.
That's funny.
It was a lady. I'm not sure what her streamer name is, but she did that. That was a great video. Falling faster, falling further, after dying stars. I love this song.
It's so great creating your own music. It really is.
It is. I burned through a bunch of credits at work today, doing in between mock-ups and stuff. And I got 3 more songs for the album, but I'm going to try to tweak them a little bit more lyrics-wise, because they're not coming out.
Just the last couple days, Suno's been weird. It hasn't been the same creativity. I don't know what's going on. I've had songs where it's just lyrics and absolutely no music. Or just a single instrument. And so I took a little break. I figured they're going through issues and I didn't want to burn through credits.
Sure. Uber says Expat Brett was the one that did the jump to Pyro on the couch attached to the grid off the Fortune. Gotcha.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a couple of the songs I did, piano and violin, they actually turned out pretty decent. It wasn't... Because because I always measure everything up to like the Red Light Festival, the Medpin Rescue Run, and yeah, Save Stand, a few other songs, like I think Mining in Yellow Sands. I'm trying to get every one of the songs to be like that good.
Yeah.
And stuff, and it takes a little while, but I think with my subscription it's like 10,000 credits I get, so I got plenty. I didn't realize you're out already.
Oh, sorry, I should have called it. It's all good, it's just 4 boxes, so.
No worries.
I didn't know if you had to use a restroom, you know, number 2. You have to
All those burritos with that brown sauce.
Oh my god. Space cows and, you know, yeah, you just never know.
So when you send that down, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna sneak in there and see if I can actually grab one of my chairs.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'd be curious
Patrick.
Go ahead.
How's it going, guy? Getting your PC back tomorrow, apparently just in time for the PTU to shut down. So it looks like you'll be sweating it out live with consequences instead. Scary. Oh, you'll be fine. You know, me and Zenny and anybody in the chat, the usual, and on the Discord, we'll be happy to help you out in the verse. Nope, I can't access anything, so.
Oh, it's a shame.
Wonder if I can.
You drag it over here from your hangar.
I probably
use your tractor beam.
could pull in my ship. That's all right. Looks like I'll just have to get a Hall A at some point.
You'll have to get a hole in it. I think they sell them at Hurston.
I hate trying to buy ships there. It's just the whole
Yeah.
such a
That's my
pain.
least favorite. Well, at least it's right in when you walk in there, right? You know, that part's not too bad. All right, I'm going to share some missions with you. Ready?
Go ahead.
1,
Got it.
2,
Ah.
3, 4, 5, under 6.
Got him. Danke.
It's in. Yeah, these go pretty quick, but man, they go quicker with 2 people. And like I said, it's only 6 minutes down to the surface. I don't have to wait like 500 seconds for a hangar. But yeah, the whole A, man, it's been a surprise. I think it's faster to load than the raft, especially for these size containers.
Oh yeah, for the one, oh my god, it'd be a nightmare on the raft.
Yep. Just need to take it this week.
Drifting through a cold black tide.
Hey, the Crimson, welcome to the channel. How you doing tonight? You love the ship? This is my first time with the ship. It's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
I hear her voice on the call, soft and low. Daddy, when you
Yeah, so we were just doing missions from Virginia down to Area 18. There's a stack of missions that are, they pay 50K a piece, and they're less than 10 SEU of cargo for each mission. So you don't need a big ship to do them, and you can stack 6 of them with the Hull A, which is a pretty relatively small cargo ship. So that makes each run worth $300,000. And there are similar missions at almost all the stations. And so if you want a little change of scenery, so you don't burn yourself out grinding, but these are quick to do. Takes me by myself, takes me 10 minutes to load, and 6 minutes to get down there, and then 10 minutes to unload. So not a bad return.
Wicked Hull A is your current go-to for all your small cargo runs. Once the Hull B comes out, you think it'll be your main cargo ship, the 300 SU cargo in the single crew?
Yeah, I think so. I'm planning the same. I pledged for it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Uber, you just like the switching of ships a lot? Think it can do these missions faster with a Zeus or Freelancer Max using the Atlas? As with those, you can take the Atlas with you? Sure. This is a little bit, I think this is definitely a little bit easier to load than the Zeus because you don't have to worry about getting it inside the ship or where you have to stand. But
the Zeus clipping you inside the wall, or the Atlas, I mean, clipping you inside the wall.
I have not had that happen to me yet. I've been fortunate.
Had it happen a dozen times.
Man, one of your org mates posted a screenshot where he called for landing at, gave the message, he was first in line with a 10-minute wait. Patrick, for sure, be bouncing around the verse the next few days. We'll check out how you see who's online. Unsure how to find and befriend folks, though. Anyone here is more than welcome to befriend me. I'm in the game too, as well as on Discord. Yep, your same name. Yep.
Yeah, you do it from CIG's website if you're not in the game. And then you type in a person's name, and then you send them an invite from outside the website. The problem currently with the game with 500 people is, you know, if I look at the people in the game, if I do an F11, it cuts off around the letter M, right? So you'll never find me in the game chat because you know, I'm going to be way at the bottom. I'm going to be off the screen, right? But if you go to CIG's website, under your profile, I think it's under the profile. I have to look real quick where it is. But you can, there's a place where you can type in a player name and send them a friend invite.
Uber, you just stand outside with Atlas and flip them in. They're all good ways to go about it. Absolutely. You just get bored, so switch up. Yeah, definitely.
I lost the box over the top.
No.
Yeah, the thing that makes this easier than, like, for me, than the Star Lancer, I mean, obviously Star Lancer's got 3 times the cargo capacity, is you're not navigating around the door entrances and, you know, walking around the outside of the ship. This lines up perfectly to the end of the hangar bay, and I'm not scrolling as much, I'm not walking as much to load this up. So I have been doing these with the Taurus, and of course I can stack a few more things so it turns into like a $500,000 run, but this has been just like super quick and super easy to do. I'd let you fly this, but I can't call for a call for a hangar when I get
you're fine. I don't mind being the person being the Uber driver tonight.
I was just trying to, you know, have the online people get something to watch other than, you know, looking at the bunk and the interior.
We got cookies and sriracha back here, and a bunch of Asian sauce,
and sriracha,
and a fire extinguisher. I mean, what else could you ask for, right? Other than a teddy bear.
Yeah, the teddy bear, I was surprised. I was hoping for the teddy bear. I don't know if you noticed that there is one in the Area 18 lobby.
Where the best thing about the Hull A is the cookie jar on the counter, right? The best thing about Orison is the ice cream cones.
Yeah, the cookie should give you a buff. The cookies, you should be able to access the cookie jar.
I think with the sugar intake, you should be able to go a little bit faster, right?
Something.
Yeah, if you guys want to hook up, just like everybody said before, just pop it in the Star Citizen chat, SC-chat on my Discord. just throw your game name in there, and we can just do a bulk ad for everybody. I'm thinking at some point this weekend, I am actually going to create the org. I know a few guys have been asking about it. And then probably starting next weekend, we'll start doing like, we'll throw in on Discord and the SC chat what your availability time is. So like I'm Central Standard Time here in the US. And then we can go ahead and plan some events that we can all just kind of get together and either show Patrick the game, for instance, or we can all do bunkers, we can all do cargo missions, salvage, do some...
I'll do supply or die missions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Have a couple ships providing cover, a couple Super Hornets or whatever, or Hornet, and then yeah, that'd be great. Then we could all just complete it together. Sounds great, Cersei. Yeah. It'd be a good time.
Yep.
I did bunkers with Uber last weekend. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. One of the days. I have the mind of a goldfish right now. But it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. Yeah, man. Yep, supplier dies would be great. Uber and doing any multiple prospector mining. You get tired of running into large asteroids you can't break?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I do have the prospector in game.
Yeah, I do too. So it's been a while since I've done some mining, so I wouldn't mind getting back out there. Do you go out in the Halo, or are you mostly around Walla? Where do you prefer to mine?
Especially then when you get to base building, we can build that tiny home village on the planet with the best sunset. Absolutely. Uber, you think it's rentable too?
Yeah, the prospector's rentable. You just can't replace the head on it, so you're stuck. You won't have the helix mining head. You'll have the default, which I forget what it is. It's not the helix.
I wouldn't mind grabbing the mole in game. I can afford it, and then just because I like that the skin, that purple skin that I have in the raft. The one in the mole looks fantastic as well. Hey Cersei, thank you for the subscription over on
I love the whole
on
Argo
Twitch.
ship line, but the mole design just makes me scratch my head.
And Katie has not learned how to say subscribe yet, so when she says follow, she means subscribe. I'm working on that with her. Appreciate that, guy. Appreciate the support. Extra dollars to go to Katie's surgery fund. You guys are new to the stream. Katie, my baby girl that just popped up on screen. She'll be 12 in, oh my goodness, about a month and a half. She tore her ACL back in November of last year. So I do have a GoFundMe set up for her that you guys are welcome to check out. And you can donate or not donate. But yeah. So I'm trying to raise money for ACL surgery. It's both my dogs have ongoing Lyme's and anaplasmosis, so I gotta, oh geez, that's quite a bit a month I spend to keep them healthy. But Katie's, her surgery, her ACL surgery is right around $4,600, $4,800 on the high. So far I got about $1,000 saved up for that. So yeah. So hopefully I can get her surgery done in the next few months. She's got a lot of life and love left in her. Patrick, you have the Cuddy Black. Nice, right? It is.
Yeah, it's a really versatile all-rounder.
Yeah, I think that's the ship I went with after I joined when you were doing the tours for us and teaching us the game initially. I had the Cutter and then went with the Cuddy Black after that. And yeah, it's really versatile. Plus, it's nice and yeah, it's a good multi-role.
Yep.
Uber, you want an Argo miner with a size 2 mining head?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Argo salvage ship, same thing, right? Somewhere between
The Vulture and the Reclaimer? Absolutely.
Yeah, the Reclaimer's just such a, like, it's so, like, wow, right?
Cercio, thanks, Anonymous.
We are here and landed.
Copy. Patrick, yeah, my end goal is to build a nice home in a wooded area with lots of glens near a good fishing water on bloom for such.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Bloom is absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful planet.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna like Pyro. I just tired of getting shot at every time I like step out of my ship.
Right?
I just tried to deliver food to a station the other day, man.
For the other side.
Somebody was just taking pot shots at me, and then I opened up on him, and then the whole station opened up on me. And I don't think it was a guard that was shooting me. It shouldn't have been if I, was neutral or slightly positive for Citizen's Prosperity. I just don't know what the rules are in Pyro yet.
Mm-hmm. They need to add police or something to the game.
Yeah, the individual sanctions were supposed to, or factions were supposed to enforce, some semblance of order, but that's not in it. So it's just
because Pyro is great, but like we did the phase 2 of all those missions for Citizen's Prosperity, we got shit for rep, and you can't land and explore. You land and you're either getting ganked by a pirate, or murder hobos, or just hanging out with nothing better to do.
Yeah, the pirates are at least slow. The NPCs are slow. I don't have too much hassle. It's players, right? And, you're just not ready for PvE. I'm just here to drop off food. Like, you got somebody with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, up on the hilltop, and
right, and they just take you out when you go. You have to physically walk out to the hangar. I can unload all my cargo from a tractor beam from inside the ship, but as soon as I poke my nose out to send the cargo down, I'm a dead man. I'm just like, that's just not worth it.
Wicked, you have the Reclaimer, you've never used it. Can't stand that the ship is so big and slow. Legal contracts aren't worth it. So, if you really want to get good at the Reclaimer for salvaging, talk to Mend on chat or on my Discord. He is a Reclaimer savant. Mend, you've successfully built a stealth Zeus. If you're interested, Zen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially I was going to do that for the ES, right? Because that's all phase 2 components, right? And I was looking for ways that, mostly the CL I run inside of Stanton, but the ES, because of the long range, is perfect for, and the heavy hull HP. It's perfect for Pyro.
Wicked have never had a problem in Pyro, but very rarely went planet side, only at the station gateway. Did you have issues? Yeah, so I try to break up the phase 2 and not do the rescue or defend the ship, and do some of the just clear out settlement. And the first one I got there was, I just had a box disappear on me. The first one I had, there was a freaking Polaris just waiting outside the station, and I ducked behind a rock, but the torpedo's still locked on. My countermeasures didn't work. I'm like, really? I'm like, what a dick, just sitting there and just waiting to ruin somebody's day. I'm like,
yeah,
like if you go to...
That's been a big discussion, a topic for, and they were supposed to get rid of the campers or, have a mechanism to deal with them, and just they hide inside the cloud and just missile lock you from the cloud.
And they don't take anything. If you're going to pirate, take the crap that's on the ship. Don't just do it just to murder somebody and just ruin their day. It's just so stupid. Patrick never visited Pyro with the 4 Science guys are in?
Yeah, mostly I do it in the PTU, because the PTU's open, and that way I'm not risking anything. I'm just exploring and getting to know where things are at and seeing stuff for myself. And I largely hang in Stanton, and
Like when it was the 4.0 was a PTU, I was able to go over to a few settlements I did on stream where it looked like Tetoonie, and basically a free roam over there, and it was fun to explore. And then it got patched or whatever, and then you couldn't do it. You had to make sure you bring a gun, and it's like, I just want to take a look and check out the place without worrying about getting ganked.
we are missing a box of aluminum.
Correct. I had one that fell through the
floor.
Correct.
Oh no. Well, come out of your pay, mister.
Nothing I can do about it.
Put it all down.
Patrick, don't they shut down the P2 when it goes live like tomorrow? Correct. Yep, and then when they start doing like 4.2 or 4.0.3, that'll go to
2 weeks.
Yeah, yep, it'll go to Ivakadi for maybe a few weeks, and then it'll go to the PTU for like wave 1 to test out. So if you do like the subscription with CIG, like the $10 or $20 a month, you'll be able to access wave 1. Wicked, yeah, that's what annoyed you about. If they were pirating, okay, fine, but just somebody in a fighter not interested in loot, correct, yeah.
Yep.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Well, my friend, it's 10:30, and I've got a big meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries, guy.
I'm going to call it a day. I'm happy to help you load up your raft if you're heading back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
my hull A forward a little bit, and I'm gonna put it away.
Patrick, oh, yep, you're subscribed. Yep. So yeah, once it goes to from Ivakadi to the PTU wave 1, then you'll be able to access it.
Yeah, PTU is a way to explore Pyro. Because it doesn't matter, right? Like it resets every day. There's, you're not looting. Nobody else. I mean, there's still be some murder hobos, but you're not risking the stuff that you grinded for. They give you $15 million, and if they put out a patch like they've been doing like every day on the PTU, boom. There's some persistence, but 15 million is enough to get you going.
Son of a biscuit. My bed got moved, and somebody came over here and tossed my chairs and my pillow.
What?
Ah, what the bastards.
I didn't think that was possible.
It was probably just a glitch.
Yeah.
I like how CIG, when they had like the chairs and the bed, they had the chairs facing the bed, so it was like, okay, what are people watching?
Yeah. I've seen this movie before. It's a cool animation.
It is. That was pretty neat to see it open and close. I'll just reorientate these pillows over here. And it fell through. Okay, we're not going to do that because pillows are not.
This is why I buy 2 ships. Because so many things get clipped, and I don't want to wait. So I have 2 Tauruses, 2 Zeuses. Especially stuff, and then the Star Lancer's got a 40-minute claim time. That's unbelievable. So if that thing gets munched by the hangar, you're going to be a very sad person.
I got to claim my ship, so it's going to be a bit, so no worries.
Yeah, that's fine. I can hang on a little bit. I just didn't want to do a whole nother run there, run back kind of thing. And
Sure.
Figured, I could have leave.
Patrick, the only problem you had in Pyro was all those pesky stations that I smashed myself into. It's a rite of passage when you first start out.
Yeah, I do not recommend starting in Pyro. There's actually, they put me in a hangar, and then there's a meteor or an asteroid, literally right in front of the hangar. Right? Wow. Almost caught one to the face. But yeah, stick with the noob suit. Don't buy any armor. Don't buy anything else. And you're going to crash a lot. And just take some of these small hauling missions. They will teach you to land and take you to different places. And it's a good way to learn to fly and land.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's my elevator.
Lord knows, all of us on occasion smash into something.
Oh yeah.
From terror's dawn to Stanton's glow, through endless stars.
Oh, I keep hitting the button to go to your hangar. It's just not letting me. Maybe.
Across the systems high and low, we stand as one, our voices.
Seriously, you decorated your hangar when that first released, then found out the thrust from your ship engines would blow stuff around and messed up? That's a good point. I never thought about that.
Maybe that's what happened.
So I am missing a pillow somewhere. Gosh darn it.
I'll put the box of aluminum.
Right? I would sit in my... Last time I sit in my Ursa, that was last stream when I was setting up, all my armor got transported over here and I couldn't pick it up. Wicked, LOL. I always had hangar at the one station with the giant asteroid right outside the door, right? Patrick, question, is all the pimp stuff only in your hangar at the station? So it's only at, yeah, correct. It's only at my persistent hangar. So like, I have the bed and stuff that I got, and then if it's your persistent hangar, where your home base is, you can bring your vehicles out. And as long as you set them off outside of the elevator, you're good. They pretty much stay persistent. Don't really run around.
So what I do is take the medical Ursa and park that in the corner. And that way, whenever I come to the to my hangar, I can just heal inside the hangar.
Oh, my vase is over here too.
Oh my goodness.
This is all out of sorts.
I thought it was a vase.
Vase, vase.
A vase. Yeah, I get it.
Pronunciation.
I see you got the dragonfly over here. All set to go.
Yep, I got my Ursas over on by the other elevator down yonder.
Okay, I see it. Got the little truck over here.
Yep. I bought it just to have it. There's really no use for it other than I was like, I'll buy it just to
When
fill
they
up
do
my
base
hangar.
building, it will. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Ursa. Is it the medical Ursa? Yes, it is.
It is. I just have a different skin on it, I believe.
Yep.
So while I'm doing that, I can actually probably pull up a contract. So look for the 76K. There it is. Rikers Vegeti. Accept. Track. Okay, let's pull up Zeraft.
Yeah, I'd like to find like a circuit, that goes to a couple different stations. But
Sure,
this
just
route from Vegini back and forth just pays so well. It's hard to give that up. I don't even have a goal. I'll probably buy another Zeus when they come on sale in the next batch, but just to have a spare, because hangars just eat stuff.
yes. There she is. God, that paint is just sharp.
The love struck.
Mm-hmm.
They make one for the Nomad too. I don't know. Not for me.
Mm-hmm. We'll reposition this guy. And for you guys that do have the raft, you can put gimbal mounts and put 2 more weapons here. So you guys know it's probably not going to help you in a firefight at all, but something you can add.
Now Fortuna is next month, and they usually have like a green emerald kind of paints for ships.
St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
My niece's birthday is St. Patty's Day.
Is that right?
So when I started getting her, and I told her I would do this to the day I die, is I go on Amazon and buy those suits you can wear that have like a little fan and they blow up and make you look like you're like 900 pounds. So I told her every year I'll get her one of those for her birthday. I got her one for Christmas and it was absolutely hilarious.
Wow. Okay.
And what I always do, guys, is line up right about here. My MFD panel. Shut the power off here. Hold down Y to jump out. It is creative decorating, Cersei. Absolutely. Wicked, I'll make you feel better since you have pilot weapons, even if useless, right?
Yeah, I mostly turn them off so I have more power for my shields and my engines. Or you can put ballistics on them. They don't use power, and more importantly, don't increase your EM signature. So when I take the Vulture or the Prospector out, I either power down the weapons or I put ballistics on it.
And it's always funny, like when you're doing an event and you have to take out a raft, it takes forever, right? To take it out. If somebody pirates you and you have a raft, you're dead in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, it was funny in the missions for the second phase of Save Pyro. Some of those combat ships there's a raft. It took me forever. And the same thing, there was a terrapin. It took me forever to knock that thing out of the sky. So when I'm flying one, it doesn't seem that way.
Yep.
Were you grabbing that box?
Yep, we were both grabbing it. That's right. I got this other one. I'll just bump this guy over.
Are you full already or no?
Nope, we got room.
Okay.
We got room for that guy, and so if you guys have noticed, no matter what size container you put down that's below 4 SCU, always snaps to the bottom, not the top. So you have to be very finicky for getting other containers in above it. It's kind of hit or miss. It can be really frustrating sometimes. Well, thank you, sir, for helping load.
My pleasure. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
You as well.
Good night, everybody on the stream. We'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. Take care, guy.
Take it easy.
Oh, wrong way. Actually, I see this teddy bear here. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. There's our teddy bear. Patrick, first thing, you'll get a max lift. They're awesome. Yeah, they work out very well. Okay, U to power, I for the engines. And if you're flying the raft for the first time and you're not taking off, make sure your VTOLs are deployed. There's my signage. Okay. I'm sure my pillow's floating around here somewhere. So let's switch over to navigation. Whoops. Pop up our landing gear. It is bright and sunny. There we go. Okay, let's throw our VTOLs up. Use our afterburners here. And I'll put cruise control on. She's a good ship, but she's a little big. So let's reposition the camera here. So to move your camera, for those of you that don't know, hold down F4, or hit F4, goes down to your third person. Hold down F4, arrow key back and forward and left and right, and then page up and page down. And then you can use home and insert for your camera focal distance. And also, what you can do is once you get it, like say you get a camera angle that you like, you hold down F4 and then one of your number pad buttons. So I'll just do this real quick. So do F4 and number 2, hold it down, hold them down for a few seconds. And then I can go ahead and reposition my camera. And I'll hold down F4 and I'll hold down number key 1. So now, if I hit hold down F4, hit 2, goes to that camera. If I hit 1, goes to the new camera. So you can preset these up for all around your ship.
Polished chrome, expensive miles. They flex their names, they pay the price, but they won't last in a real dogfight.
Okay, let's get a little more
I don't need a gold
pitch to get out atmosphere here.
just a hull that holds the heat. Built for speed.
Love the fluffy clouds.
Ride, Drake's the way. Fly.
Oh, we're out afterburner.
No safety net, no second guess. When the stars are calling, I chase the risk. They talk big, but I live fast. Drake's the ship that's built to last. Fly the Drake
Okay, take cruise control off.
through the danger, past the threat.
Who's up here?
Sun cutlass, black
Pisces?
burn mess. Hit the thrusters, never turn.
That's it. Is that a carrot?
They say we're rebels, they say we're wrong.
Patrick, you feel like cruise control glitched several times, didn't turn off even when when it indicated it was off? No, not player error. There is a glitch in it. I even have the glitch that if I might take my cruise control, turn it off, my speed limiter will be reversed. So, Patrick and Nomad. So we're calling ATC here. Yeah, because I even had the issue, was last stream? I was doing the last cargo run for the night and had like a 96 Giga Mommy or Galactic Mommy jump. So I went to put the dogs out and stuff and came back and I was in a hospital bed. And my cruise control stuck. It didn't turn off. Didn't have the indication. And then when I finally got to Port Tressler, it just kept on going and going and going, and I crashed into the planet. So it is not you. It's a little bit of a glitch in the game. Okay, let's start pivoting here a little bit. Sometimes I just use my afterburners a little bit just to get my nose at the right attitude that I want it.
We don't break, we don't cry.
She is a big, hefty ship, so not as big as a reclaimer, but she does carry inertia with her pretty darn good. There we go. So VTOLs and landing gear. And orientate ourselves here. So what I'd like to do, as usual, is my MFD. I like to line it up right with the edge of the medical. We'll back up just a little bit here. That should be good. Landing gear is down. So. There we go. Power down with you. Hold on, why to jump out of our seats here. And we will exit ship. There we go. Our max lift out. The best thing with the raft is unloading solo is a piece of cake. I think I can still go back another notch. There we go. One more. There we go. Another top one will fall. There we go. Stack this right on top of the other for SCU. There we go. I'm hoping in the future CIG does a Raft XL and double XL. I think that would be amazing. I'd love to have one or two more sections for carrying cargo.
I've got 2 on my 6, taking heavy fire.
There we go.
Engines failing, I'm going dark. We hold the line, no matter what.
Let's get that all the way back there. There we go.
No retreat, no goodbye. Let the headhunters come and try. Tonight we burn the stars alive.
Uber, be cool if the curtain one had an extra 8 SU layer to it. That's a good point. That'd be nice as well.
Anyone still out there?
I'd like to also see them. Let me get that off the stack that. So this pocket here, I wish there would be something where you could store your atlas up in here if you wanted to. I think that would be a nice addition. 96 SCU. Patrick. So typically I'll take the 93, or I'll even do like a 100 or over 100 SCU. As long as you complete 50% of the mission, you get credit for it. If you complete 75% or more, you still complete it and get a little bit better of a payout as well. See if it'll snap. Oh. Make a look here. Looks like we're empty on the left. We are empty on the right. Would be a good MP UV dock there as well. Absolutely. So I usually just wait for it to go down before I there we go. Make sure it all goes down, and we got paid. It's 10:49, so I'm just gonna park this and then stow it, and then we will find somebody to raid over on Twitch. Maybe Pagan's doing tonight, streaming tonight. Wicked would. Oh, I've already read that one. It's getting late. Okay, let's just reposition this. So you for our power, I for the engines. There we go, that should be good. Yep, we're good. So we'll power off. Wondering, I don't know if I have the MPUV in my inventory anymore.
We hold the line, no matter what.
Let's exit our ship. We will hop, skip, and jump. Good night in the verse. So let's send this, store this. Do I have?
Status report.
Oh, just the raft.
Static been a single voice, gritty, victorious. We're still standing.
Oh, I don't have it.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So I always forget that I have. I can't do the game capture right now because it's broken the game. So let's see.
Another crime, yeah, I ride alone. Torn between the credits and a name worth keeping. Every time I close my eyes, I hear ghosts speaking. Got my sights on.
This is what it looks like, Patrick.
One shot, one score, ain't no time for later. But the pilot sends a signal, voice cutting deep. Says, ain't we all just trying to eat? I feel the fire burning.
They have to have a better shot than that. Come on now.
But it won't decide. The law's got chains, but the dark's got teeth. Either way, someone's
A better shot of it?
underneath. I'm a ghost
That's kind of a better shot.
caught between the lines. One
So,
step from freedom.
this is on this right hand side. You can see how it grabs the cargo with the tractor beam and you can load it.
Flying for the glory or drowning in the shame.
So that's that guy. Okay, let's close out this. Let's go find somebody over on Twitch to raid.
They're locking me right. You's coming. I could make my stand or
Let's see, is Pagan streaming tonight?
got a choice in my chest, feels like it's burning.
We want to send these ads. I don't want to send you guys another ad break. There we go.
No crown, just the void
So,
and
see raid channel.
that won't set me free.
See if Pagan.
Feel the fire burn inside. Got a hollow heart, but it won't decide. The law's got chains, but the dark's got teeth. Either way, someone's bleeding underneath. I'm a ghost in the drift, caught between the lines. One step from freedom, one step from crime. Try to be the hero, but the credits call my name. Am I flying for the glory or drowning in the shame? Do I
I think we raided this gentleman last time. He's doing a little bit of everything. Let's go show him some support.
every choice, every lie cuts deeper than the sky.
Okay, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for me this evening. Thanks for hanging as usual, guys. Good to see some new faces. Good to hear the chat going. Had a good day, good night in Star Citizen. So yeah, I'll be available on my Discord tomorrow if anybody wants to chat or hang out during the day. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys Friday evening. So you guys have a fantastic night, a great day tomorrow, and I'll either chat with you tomorrow on Discord or catch you guys on the stream Friday. Have a good night all. Stay safe.